Good afternoon. Kathy here at Unity Farm Sanctuary. There goes Jingle, because Jingle knows his mash is ready. He's very excited. He lives for his mash. So we're going to talk hay today. Hay. Hay is everything to these guys. We go through at least 7 tons, if not more, every single month. That we do. So all of them would like some hay. Even Miss Maxine, who's looking very aloof and regal, but she wants the hay too. And here is animal caregiver Tyler with the hay. He is the popular man around town. Just try not to trip him, guys. That doesn't help. Gotta fluff it. Kind of like fluffing a pillow. You gonna eat anything, Maxine? Oh, they're excited. Bah. Slightly eager. So right now they're getting fed first cut hay, Timothy hay. I mean first cut because it's the first hay that gets cut when the grass is grown. And so it has more stem, it's not stemmy necessarily, but it has more stem than the orchard grass hay or the second cut, which is a grassier version of the grass hay. And then there are animals here that eat the second cut hay are the alpaca. It's much easier on their mouths. Sometimes an older animal that doesn't necessarily need all of the sugar, or it doesn't have a problem with the sugar, it's okay. This is Buddy. Buddy is having a hay cube mash, so hay forms everything we do. Oh, Buddy. Jingle over there has found his mash. He's very excited about it. Looks like Lydia has discovered that it's hay time. Whoop, it's hay time. It's hay time. Let's see where Tyler goes next. Now there's some hay that is soaked and there's some hay that is rinsed. All kinds of very specialized things that occur. And Adele says, I would like my lunch. I would like my lunch. There you go, pretty girl. And she gets a soaked hay because we're trying to reduce the amount of sugar in the hay. Soaks for about 20 minutes, no more than a half an hour. And it's funny, in the summer, we actually can't soak too much in advance because it ferments. It actually will go bad if we soak too much and leave it around in the hot sun or in the hot temperatures while being wet. All right, and these guys get rinsed hay. That's just to take the dust down because there's always dust out there, especially for this little man who gets coughing spells from the dust. Oh, little man. Hello in there. I know you're in there. Sonny says, it's all mine. Please go away. All the hay there. It's all mine because I'm king of the paddock. Yes, you're very excited. Dunny says, I know I'm not the top man here. Hi. How are you doing, pretty boy? Of course, it's humid out today. Typical summery day. You ready, big guy? You ready? Whee! Tyler's got basketball in his background, clearly. Everybody, why is the buying going on? Very funny. All right. Hi. Everybody looks happy. Dunny is the last one to eat. Hey. Dunny, come on down, baby. There you go.
Biggest flake for him.
The biggest flake for you, little man. He burns off a lot of energy. Miss Dory and all her compatriots here. There's a lot of compatriots in there now. Dory and Ripley and Lollipop and Boomer and Squirt is, I don't know why he's over there, but he's over there. They get first cut hay, but don't have to have it soaked. Okay. You're way better at that than me. Oh, I know, but you actually came close, right? Mine would end up in the water trough. Ripley's complaining. Usually there's a horse head right in the way. That's half of the battle, is to try and not bonk them when they literally put their head in the way. So this is a scene that is repeated 4 times a day. They eat in a spread out way to mimic more natural eating so that they don't get it all at once. They're natural grazers. It keeps their gut healthy. Empty stomachs in equines equals ulcers and too much stomach acid. Ripley says, no thanks. I'm going to hold off on that. Oh, wow. You preloaded this. Very smart. You guys look like you're a cover band. Ready to rock and roll. You can follow him, it's okay. Pal says, I want it now. Very funny. Now we're just staying over by the donkeys, bovines, goats, horses, but the alpaca equally also have plenty of hay. They have big hay feeders with that second cut hay I described. And there's one more spot with hay. That hay is for all of the pigs bedding, and they eat it too. They get first cut, and the first cut hay usually has seed heads that they love. So the pigs will carry it around, they will make nests with it, they'll eat it. It's all good. So, thought I would tell you a little bit about hay, because hay is the basis for everything we do here. They need it to keep warm. If you didn't know this, horses keep warm in the winter by digesting hay in the hindgut there. It generates heat, so that's how they keep warm. You want to make sure you give them as much extra hay as is reasonable for their caloric intake. And when it's cold, huh, Pal? Pal says, I want it now. I want it. I want all of it. See, I told you he said that. All right. Well, I hope that you enjoyed the view of everybody enjoying their hay. And except for Pal, who's about to, though, trust me. They're funny. There, I'll follow him over and we'll end with that. How about that?
Bobby's just out by himself.
He's okay. Fine. Yeah, he's okay. Whose is that one? Winston? Yeah, Winston's got to get some too. I'm going to walk all the way around. That way you can see the alpaca hay feeder too. Now there's nothing happier for anybody who has the care of animals that like hay than to have a full hay loft. And it's particularly critical in New England winters because sometimes you can't even get a hay delivery in. And here's the kicker this year. You know that wonderful rain? Well, it may be watering things. It's also drowning some crops. But really what's happening is that you need a week to be able to properly harvest a bale of hay. And if you don't have one dry week, and I don't know how much we've actually had dry days, 7 days in a row this year. With that being said, oh, he's excited.
Over, Pal.
Good job. Oh, buddy, are you going to steal that? Oh, Dudley. Anyway. There you go. Come on, pal. I got a little hay in my mouth. Literally. I did. So with that being said, we all know hay is going to be expensive this year. I don't think we're going to end up with any local hay for us. I think all of our hay will be Canadian this year. So, that's the story of hay. I know this one was really long, but I hope you enjoyed watching everybody get their munchies for 3. Thank you, Tyler.
You're welcome.
Dudley's happy.